Hello everybody, welcome back once again. I'm your host Lucky Hussar, and I have the last battle I'm going to do of the 9.7 Christmas tournament that was hosted on the main Discord channel. And it's pretty good. It comes down to the wire pretty much. I'm also a part of this battle. It is a 3v3 and it's on one of the custom maps J-Monster made for the Christmas tournament. And given that Christmas is tomorrow, there's no more reason to put up any more Christmas tournament replays. So without any further ado, we'll get into the army comps here. We have a King of the North commanding Rohan, and he is one that loves to play with Rohan. And so he's going to be bringing some Riddermark archers here in the front. He's got some more. He's got a lot of civilians here. A lot of civilians. But they are cheap. I think they're like 1 or 250 a piece. So they're pretty much just fodder, just to soak up arrows, get in the way of people. He's got some more Helminga archers, some Eastmark spearmen, and then he's got the shield maidens. So the shield maidens are a must for Rohan. They can rack up so many kills, and they are decent in melee as well. So it's a big plus to bring those. He's got some Sons of Earl, the heavy lance cav, more shield maidens, archers, Westmark marshals, the heavy axe hitters, and then he's got quite a bit of cav. He's got some Eastmark archers, and then the red shield of Eckenbrand, and then what's over here? Some more Eastmark horse archers. So pretty good army for Rohan, and he will be going up against Rudar, but we'll get there in a minute. Then we'll have Cardlin being commanded by Lord of Belagost, and he's going to be bringing some Minas archers, and we see we got some Minotaur Roman Guardians. Yeah, the one of the most elite crossbow units in the game. I think they're pretty much like a hybrid unit because they bring these polearm type halberds whenever you want to throw them in the melee. So they're pretty cool. And then you got some Greenway Garrison spearmen. So cheap frontline spearmen, pretty much. They can take archer fire pretty good. And then some swordsmen in the back, and then some Therabat warhammers with some AP kind of pole arm type shock infantry. And then the Dunedain captain. So your inspirational anchor unit that it's always good to bring for Cardlin since they kind of struggle with morale in some aspect. But they are still, they're pretty good faction, I think, and this patch they're even better. And then he's got the crossbow sharpshooters as well with the ballista, and then he's got some mercenary cav, and merc cav isn't that bad. They are strictly for melee for the most part. I mean, you don't want to try to take out big units with them, but they are still very handy. And then the Royal Court of House Thorondor. The Dunedain captain guys. And then we have the Silver Surfer, which no one can beat him. He is unstoppable. And then in the back here over on the, I guess, the left side of the good guys, we have Dwarves of Erebor being commanded by FFA Muffins. So he's bringing some crossbows he's got in his front line with some stakes. Blacklock Engineers, the, I think, nastiest unit in the game. A lot of complaints about those, but people who play with them love them. And then Highborns of Erebor, more crossbows and a catapult. And then I think the rest of his army is hidden. Pretty sure they're gonna be in here. They can't go too far. I mean, they're dwarves. So we'll go over to the bad guys, and we got Master Blaster commanding Khan. And in his front line, he's gonna have some footmen and halberds, the purple army, and then some Storm Guard of Nurad. They used to be called the War Chiefs, so they're pretty much the same thing. And he's got a Hawacha. And he's got these cab units over here. Some Storm Guard of Khan, the high tier horse archer unit, and then the Windblades, which is one of the best cab units in the game. And Brotherhood of the Lance, so you got a fast cav right there. Nomadic Marauders, 2 Axe Thrower units, Varia Cataphracts. He's got a ton of cav. good grief. Going up against the dwarves, I don't know how that will fare, but we'll see how it goes. And then some Neurai Retainers, they also have the extra armor buff because they are silver or extra shinier. So that's pretty good to have. And then I will be commanding Numenor. And we have some Romena Marksmen in the front. I have 4 units of these archers, and they are great because they can shoot up, I think the range is 200. So that's, I mean, that's pretty much like elven range, which is awesome. And then some Seafarers of Nindomus. So these are jab slash spear unit. And so I got 2 of those guys, and then I have some Romena Marines. So I have 4 units of these guys as well. So I got 6 jabs, and then Rominorian Shield Guard. No, where am I reading at? I was reading this and this at the same time. Numenorian Shield Guard. So they are like the mid to high tier shield unit or spear unit. And then I have a lot of pikes as well in here. I have 4 units of pikes, or maybe 3 units. And then Temple Executioners. I got the Numenorian Shadow Guard. So yeah, it's both sides of my armor mirror each other with these 2 2 special units right there. And then we'll go over to Rudar. Let's see here. Being commanded by Infix. And he's going to have some basic cheap archers in the front just to soak up ammo from Rohan and to kill off some of his cheap units as well. And he's going to have sword and board pikes here for his main line. But he's also going to have a lot of jabs here. So he's got some... wait, no, these are spearmen. They look like the Edamore Troll Hunters because of the shield, but I guess he gave him an armor upgrade. And so these are the Rudar Clansmen. So these are his shield units. Or spear units, I guess. And let's see. Here they are. So Edamore Troll Hunters. So this is the jab unit. And another one with some more spears in the back. So that would be good to help with Rohan's Cav. You can counter charge on spear units, and it will help soak up some of the damage and prevent it. And he's got some Coalfield Maidens and the Herodiden Nobles. I've heard this name and I forgot how to pronounce it, but it's okay. That's the high tier clav. High tier cav. But we'll go ahead and kick the battle off here. And I think it's pretty quick at the beginning. I'm not so sure. I remember someone diving into this fight pretty fast. And we'll see what the dwarves are doing. I mean, this can't be his whole army. I mean, that would be impossible. There's got to be other hidden units. I'm not pulling anything up on my mouse. So, I don't know. That won't be too good. Khan could just pretty much eat them to death with all the cav. But we are getting some movement over here. And it is the Coalfield Maidens, making sure Rohan's cav doesn't get around to the backside. But yeah, kind of feeling each other. Everyone's seeing what everyone else has got, what's across the field, and just getting our toes in the water. But these stakes here, if Khan is not careful and thinks, oh, I'm going to charge right into them, from far away they kind of look like they blend in the forest. So if he's not careful, he will run his cav right into these stakes, which would be devastating. But I imagine the dwarves have a hidden units here, which I don't think they have many units that can hide. We'll see though. Just weird, I totally forgot all about it. But the Ballista here trying to pick me apart, which is doing a okay job. I have all these guys in loose formations, and these are just my archers anyway, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. But yeah, here's my pikes. So I brought 3 units of pikes and then 2 of these Numenorian Shield Guard for my flanks. So should be pretty hardy. Oh, here we go. Wait, no, that's not Rohan. Where are they going? So Rudar's pretty much going to try to surround Rohan, I guess, because they're not wanting to keep this area. Rohan is going to try to take cover, get closer to his allies, which might be the smartest bet because Rudar might end up beating them in the melee fight, but not the cav fight. Rohan's got too much cav to deal with. But for the dwarves and Cardolin's sake, they might want to push some of this cav over and help his ally out. But we will see. Still up, here they go. Now they found the hidden units. And now they are going to charge. Oh no, and there's some spear units. Oh, that's pikes. Get out of there. Devastating charge. And here comes, oh, the cav. A nice ambush from Muffins. Cashing in on this Brotherhood of the Lance, who is broken already. So it's $1,000 down the drain. 1,000 florins. So now here comes Carlin's cav. Khan is just way out of position here. And I remember there not being much communication on our team. So we didn't know that he was going all in, which was kind of a bummer. But Carlin and this Merc cav will help chew through these archer cav, but not these halberds. These halberds, they're going to have to get out of here and stay clear. These halberds are going to walk right up and just start poking people to death. So we'll see how it goes. And sorry my voice is raw, guys. I've been coughing and hacking. I tried to do this recording yesterday as well with another one, and I just couldn't. I would have to edit like every 5 seconds from just hacking up crap. So I'm like, well, I don't think people want to hear that. so I waited, but at least this replay will be up for all you guys on and gals on Christmas break. So hope you guys enjoy it. But yeah, back to the battle here. This is just an epic clash of an ambush. Khan's just trying to get things in order, but there is so much cav. And these guys are firing pretty much point blank. Cataphract's getting in here. There's still a healthy unit of 32. And if the good guys aren't careful, there's too much melee power on the evil side for the dwarves and the Merc cav to hang with. We will see though, and still with more fire coming down, hitting these guys right in the back. Can't escape. But yeah, the front line here, I'd have to say, is going to go to the dwarves. Even though all this is AP, I think the dwarves are in way better position to hang with it. But now we have the axe throwers coming in. And if these axe throwers get a good angle on any unit, they will end up cutting it down. But halberd's already starting to break. You can see, oh, let's go back to the other side here, where Rudar is pushing hard. And they're going to end up taking a lot of these cheap units out. Let's see, I'm slowly pushing my way up. I really wanted to use all my firepower that I could. So I'm taking my time, trying to pick off these archer units. I don't want my pikes to get in real danger. But Rudar is pushing up hard. He saw a gap in there that probably Rohan sent their cav over to help out with all the Khan cav. And so he thought this opportunity would be the best, which probably it is. He doesn't have to worry about as many cav units running around. And now these archers are going to get cut down. And that's a sad, sad day for the good guys. Yeah, Rohan able to get some sort of defense going on. A lot of spearmen in the back here. I didn't see all these guys. Some Hornburg sentries. So these guys need to be sent up to the front lines. Because now I am starting to push up because I saw that Infix was pushing up. I really wanted to go about it another way, but I guess Khan said, I'm not sitting around. It's too cold out here. Yeah, Dwarven Pikes. Victory is almost a certainty. Really need to shoot these guys, but now the Storm Guard of Nurad are in here, and they will chew through a lot of these guys. So you guys still got some Wind Blades. What is going on over here? The Hawacha, is it gonna fire? This will be sick if it does. Come on, get a shot off. Better get that cav out of the way. Come on. Get a shot off. That ballista's trying to take it out. It knows what it's about to do. Come on. Come on. Oh, where's it going at? But as a complete waste. I guess it locked onto this cap when it was right here. And it's just not doing it. So yeah, sad day for the Hawacha. But here comes the Cav of Khan. With a lot of melee defense right here. Going to try to get these Sons of Earl. I do not think they will be able to match up. But they still got Archer Fire over the top. And Axe Thrower battle. This isn't going to work out for the Khan infantry. But I think that's pretty much it for Khan. And I still haven't pushed up. I did not know how dire the situation was when it came to Khan and the dwarves. But Rudar's making a great push through here. And all that's really there to stop it is archers. There's too much archer power, I think, over on the Rohan side. But if they would have pushed a little farther back, or set up a little farther back, I mean, they might have got more bang for their buck. But yeah, here I come. I see how serious the situation is when I look over here and see that, well, Rohan has a lot of cav left. So, I had no choice. So yeah, the front lines are pushing up. I have some Romena Marines pushing up here. Maybe might be able to get a pop shot off or two. Archer Fire coming in over the top. 4 units of Archer Fire, which I love. When it's my own, not when it's someone else's. I hate that. So, still think they're too far out of range here. Here comes some Seafarers. And I'm trying to set these guys up to get these Minotaur Roman Guardians. But they're just gonna shred me. Which is not good. Oh, but here come the Javs. Nice. Javs all the way. Nice, here comes some more Javs. Right on top of these Minotaur Roman Guardians. Getting a good shot, so we're pretty much trading shots here. Blow for blow. Rudar still not losing momentum. They have quite a bit of troops left. And they're just kind of just steamrolling right now. Here's some Shadow Guard. Where are they shooting at? Right into the Roman Guardians. I really want to get this unit off the field. They are not only an inspirational unit, they are very good. And now the pikes come in. My pikes bunched up in a ball formation. So now, during the battle, I kept having to string them out. They did not want to work that great. Like these guys are kind of just poking around. But yeah, everybody's pushing up now. It's a party. It's officially a party. But yeah, Rohan Cav, free and clear of any hostiles. And looks like Khan just has a little bit of cav left, and they're just chasing down what remains of the mercenary cav. But now the dwarves are going to come and reinforce Carlin's main line, which is not fun for me because I'm dealing with 1.5 armies. Yeah, I'm slowly pushing up. Let's see. Rudar is slow. It's kind of slow. They're losing momentum a little bit, but they still have the troops they need. Percentage-wise, it is 52 our side, 58 the bad guys. Or no, 58 our side, 58 the good guys. Which in our case, they are the bad guys. So yeah, third by Warhammers, he sent them up to try to slow the bleeding on this flank. And they're doing a good job, but it says defeat seems certain for them. And now Rudar is going to come in and force my front line with their pikes. And it's going to end up strengthening our main line. But once we push past this, if you look over here, the dwarves have an awesome view with their crossbows. And they can still do some damage. Oh no, here comes the rear charges from Rohan. Wasn't a great one right there. But these Romana Marines are already wavering. This cav's just too much for them. That's okay. He was smart though, not to charge these spears. I mean, you don't want to charge spears as much as this patch. In the other patches, you could get away with it. But this patch, if you get a counter charge, you're not going to do hardly any damage, and you might end up taking some casualties depending on how heavy or light your cav is. But yeah, Rudar has officially claimed this hill. Got some rangers up here. Not the best vantage point, but still they are rangers, no doubt. Getting shots on these Dunedain commanders, which is not a bad target to go after. You want to get these guys off the field, but here this cav is stuck in the mosh. The mash. I got my jabs flying. Oh, nice. Get in on that cav. But yeah, with these cav charges, they are able to bounce the percentage back big time. Which is not good for us. But this Rohan cav, we love them doing this because they ran right into pikes, which is never a good thing. But yeah, Rudar still has some Hirandian nobles left over, which is a very good cav unit. They are solid. Ooh. Oh, I was wondering why it was glitching a little bit, and it's because they got the Blacklocks in here, right on the middle. This will make it glitch like no other, or lag in a way. But they were getting good shots. Look at all my dead bodies. Great shots on all these pikemen. But for some reason, Cardolin is pushing back away from this position when they are winning it. Not clearing up all of my troops. Oh, there's that Silver Surfer. Dirty man. Oh, look at that. But yeah, here in these little gray patches, I think the troops walk extra slow because it's like a mosh in a way. So if you can get a troop locked in on that, then they are pretty much stuck. But yeah, the dwarves come in to reinforce this front line, even though it's just crossbows and spears and some axe throwers. Nonetheless, it is still dwarven troops, which are very good. Carlin's routing though, so that's never a good sign. They're about Warhammers, there's 40 of them. Ooh. Get some great shots on these crossbowmen. Yeah, Carlin got to be careful. Retreating troops like this, you will end up losing troops, and it's never a good thing. But Rohan Cav, able to just keep picking apart troops. I finally sent in my Temple Executioners. They will end up chewing up these swordsmen. Ugh, what's the percentage now? 77 to 78, so it is closer than ever. I see that these heavy hitter units have come in the battle. They want a piece of it. So I tried to lock on that unit right there with these jabs, and I'm gonna see if they can do it. I can't remember if they did or not. Come on, these slow, stupid pikes. Throw your stupid jabs. Throw it. Yes. Oh, this tree glitched it out. It's still an okay volley, I guess. Oh, here comes these axe throwers. What? Who's throwing axes? Oh, it's these guys. The Trollshaw axe throwers. See, everything out here is kind of spread out just a little bit, and I think it's too much for us to take on. We don't have the best quality troops, but there's like high boards of Erebor out here. Ironfoot pikes. Eastmark spearmen, so I think it's just too much, and all we have pretty much out here are these seafarers and some archers and rangers. And here comes another cav unit. Rohan cav, fashionably late all the time, and they're going to end up getting a charge on these rangers, which do not have an answer for them at all. Look at that. That's very sad. Are these guys throwing? Dude, these guys are throwing jabs. What the heck? So, I guess that's another feature in 0.97. Oh, goodness. Here comes some more pikemen from Rudar. Gonna try to seal up this front line. Comes just in time. Very hardy pikemen indeed. And let's see, more pikemen over here. So Rudar pretty much has the most troops out of all of us, because we all kind of got pinned out by crossbows and archers. Khan kind of got surrounded by every cav unit in Middle Earth. So it's really up to Rudar. But this cav is overwhelming. So it pretty much comes down to what will it be, cav or pikes and jabs? Because that's pretty much what each of us have. And this is a mosh pit in here. Oh, water is so good. Yeah, just some basic archers over here. They're not going to do much to that heavy cav. Dumbin hunters. Highborns of Erebor. They will chew up these seafarers, and especially when all this cav is flying all over the place. It's not going to do much. And I thought, I ran out of ammo for my Numenorian Shadow Guard, and so I thought I could take on these Ironfoot crossbows. But I did not think about the cav running around, and I think I got charged pretty darn good. Come on, take him down. He's being annoying. Ah, he got away. Ah, there's another cav charge. More jabs coming in. But Carlin's infantry is routing. All I have left are these Temple Executioners and some Romina Marines. That's pretty much what it comes down to. All my pikes are gone. But yeah, this isn't cool. This crossbow unit right here. Look at this general's helmet. This is awesome. Yeah, screenshot that. We still got quite a big bit of troops, but it is now 90 to 92. We are winning by 2%. But this is a problem right here. These highborns and then all this cav running around. And I think we are too spaced out for what we have to do. We did not communicate very good, so the cav is a major problem right now because we are too spaced. And my Romina Marines are caught in the open. I should have kept them in the mosh, and now they're just going to get plowed. by Rohan Cav. It's never a good thing. But as usual, the Temple Executioners are always the last on the battlefield. Which I don't mind it. At least they fight hard. So yeah, plenty of archers left for the bad guys, and then some pikes. So like this is what we love to see when Cav charge right into pikes. But King of the North is going to do a good job of cleaning me up, which is what he should be doing. These are easy units to go after, so he might as well, and then he can free up his crossbow unit to do whatever he pleases. But yeah, this is me holding back a crossbow unit. But yeah, for now it's just cheap archers versus Cav and high quality troops that the dwarves have brought. The Infix trying to stop the bleeding by getting cheap shots off on his Cav. It's not going to do that much, but maybe if it's just one Cav every volley, that's better than nothing. Ugh, got one. But they just destroyed those javelins. And now Ironfoot pikes are going to end up coming up and sealing it pretty much. Sealing Rudar's fate. Now Rohan is just pretty much chasing down routing troops. I have... oh, how many Temple Executioners is there? 4? Well, he gets a final kill. There goes my general. I think that was my general. It looked like a general. Yeah, all these guys are routing. So yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up, because all we have right here are Rudar marksmen, which are cheap units. It's 97 to 96. They finally take the lead. We just could not hang with all that quality of troop left over. I mean, that was still a good fight. I think we would have fared a little better if Khan did not rush in that much and get surprised by the ambush attacks. But you live and learn. It was a fun fight, and a very close fight at that. So, we'll go over the kills real fast. This was just for my army. It wasn't a scenario, so you can't see the rest. But Temple Executioners and Numenorean Shadow Guard getting the exact same kills with 134. Romina Marksmen getting 143. The Archers didn't do that bad. The Marines did pretty much the same. And Romina Sentinels not doing too great. I think they got picked apart pretty good. So yeah, it's pretty basic stats, I guess. Infix just swallowed up Rohan, and a lot of those, like I think 500 of that has to be civilians, but still he pushed past, he helped me out, and but yeah, great fight all around. And this would be the last, like I said, last battle of the Christmas tournament. This is the last one I have. J Monster and Umad might have a couple more, and Gundorian Smith. But yeah, for me, this would be the last one for the Christmas tournament. But I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope that I get a couple more replays up this week. I have the whole week off, so yippee. So send me some replays if you got them. I will put them up. I'll have plenty of time. But yeah, Merry Christmas, guys, and a Happy New Year. And I hope you guys enjoy spending time with your families. And have a good one. I will see you later. Bye.